tip is to wear the gloves when you're doing the installation. So prep the door, clean the door, do all that, then put your gloves on. That way when you're handling these mounts, you don't get your oils all over this surface. This has been prepped and you want it to have perfect adhesion, so you don't want to touch them. So just wear the gloves when you're going to be touching these mounts. So we're doing a residential project here. This is a strut door. So we're going right over the strut. Today we're doing the installation of the mounts. Just a little tip is we lay all the pieces out in the areas where they're going to be. So we already laid all these mounts here on the strut. So we're using this special structural sealant. We're running a bead right on the strut. When you're running your sealant, you can have that as a guide. If you run the structural sealant and you go past where the strip is going to go, so when you put the strip on, you may have a little sealant that's coming out of the side. Really doesn't matter, no one's going to see that. But if you're super particular about your door, you can actually clean that off. It's not a big deal, but you can really use the strip as a guide to make sure that you don't overextend where you're putting a sealant. So as you can see, we've got a lot of the mounts installed. We've got different size mounts that are already going to come pre-cut with your kit. 10-inch, 4-inch, 2-inch, and 1-inch mounts. So essentially, you're going to use the larger mounts on these bigger spans. You're going to see the 10-inch mounts here. Those are going to be across all the middles. Over here on the sides, you're going to end up with 1-inch mounts that are going to go in the little corner area. And you'll have some 2-inch and 4-inch mounts that are going to go in through these areas. So the smaller mounts go on the sides, the larger mounts go on the larger spans. If for some weird reason they don't fit and you have smaller spans, maybe they put more bolts and more, areas that you have to have smaller pieces, so you can just cut them down into smaller pieces if you need to. But almost all doors, 10-inch, 4-inch, 2-inch, and 1, those are going to work perfect. So this door actually has a lot of hinges on the side, and then it also has this little hinge here. So there's a process on how to cut around the hinge so that everything fits really nice and clean. We'll have some different steps as far as when you watch this video, you'll see how we do it. There's a little vertical cut, like a relief cut. Super easy, but once it's done, everything looks nice and seamless. What's beautiful about this system is it goes over the strut. So you don't have to take the struts off. You don't have to cut a bunch of foam and stick it inside of here. It covers everything. It covers all the metal. And it's an installation that after you get just 1 or 2 practiced tries with this little cut, it comes really easy. It's not a problem at all.
Now I'm going to take it out, we're going to shift it, and I'm going to move it. That's how I get my width. Okay. Throw your finger in the door, it would be here to stay.
We just finished up another residential panel door with a strut DoorSulate project. About another hour, the sun's going to come over and it's going to be baking the outside of this door, but not the inside of this door. So this is all custom cut. Everyone was custom made based on the sizes and the widths of these struts. Everything fits perfectly. Our installer Corden did an amazing job cutting around all the little hinges. We did remove this bracket here to put it underneath there nice and flush, as well as these
little locking mechanisms on the side. Other than that, we cut around everything. It's one little vertical cut that you have to make. You can see in the video, super simple. You can do this yourself. DoorSulate.